Good morning, morning flow. So here we are, 60 whole minutes. I'm your host, Dr. Steele. And we'll be getting started with morning flow in just a few minutes. A great way to start your day. We do a little bit of movement. We do a little bit of meditation, a little bit of guided journaling, guided meditation, and of course, day planning to start our day. And that is what we do today. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. We're going to start our morning wellness with power, with purpose, with flow. Thank you. It's just me. With intention. And so our first segment is a little bit of movement. So we're going to begin to move our bodies. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Very good. I'm from planet Earth. A big inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. All right. Nice and tall. Now we're going to start coming down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to hold it down. Tiny circles to the front. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiny circles to the back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we're going to go forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms down, fists closed. Go ahead and pull back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Big inhale. And exhale, release. Very good. Big inhale. And exhale, release. The dogs are going crazy today. Inhale. And exhale, release. Very good. Very good. Now we're going to work on our core, beginning to activate our core. So let's kind of first start off with some seated twists. So big inhale to the left and then to the right. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Now we're going to speed it up a little bit. Back to center. Big inhale. And exhale, relax. I don't know, my neighbor's dogs are going crazy this morning. Big inhale. Exhale, relax. Big inhale, nice and tall. We're going to stretch it all out and really working on contracting our core here. So go ahead and contract your root lock, rectum, sex organs, belly button to your spine. exhale, release. Big inhale, we're going to bring some attention around our midsection, around our spine. We're going to do some core pulses. So we're going to go ahead and visualize, imagine, picture and pretend a tiny little zipper at the base of our spine. Go ahead and zip up straight. And we're going to go ahead and zip. And then as we zip, we're going to contract our abs, button our belly button to the spine. Imagine that tight core set pulling us in, pulling us in, pulling us in, pulling us in. And we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release your abs. Big inhale. Go ahead and grab that tiny, tiny, tiny zipper at the base of your spine. Zip it up and sit up nice and straight, buttoning that belly button to the spine. Imagine that tight corset wrapped around, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in, and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Go ahead and relax out. One more time. Big inhale. Go ahead and imagine that tiny zipper pulling you up. Hey, Waverly. Good morning. Hello, Princess. I am Tammy. Pulling you up. Button your belly button to the spine. Nice, tight corset. Wrapped around, wrapped around, wrapped around, and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very, very good. Big inhale. Nice. So we got our core nice and activated. So now we're going to bring some attention again to our feet. We're going to tiny circle with the left. Yay! Blessed High Rising. Hey, Kina. Tiny circle with the left foot. Very good. Tiny circle with the right foot. Very good. Tiny circle again. Thank you for the heart me with the left foot. And tiny circle with the right foot. Tiny circle again, left. All right, so now go ahead and put both of your feet firmly planted on the floor with your heel really rooted down. Imagine that there is almost like some roots, I guess, of plants growing. Wiggle your toes to keep those nice and relaxed. Engage your shins, ankles, knees, quads, hams, glutes, abs. As last, go ahead and grab onto that. Thank you so much for your gifts. We're going to imagine that there's a piece of string that's going to pull us up. And as it pulls us up, we're going to engage our abs. So we're going to pull up, engage our abs, really being conscious. And we're going to do that on the inhale. So I'm going to move myself back, nice and tall, nice and tall. All right, my feet nice and rootly planted. I'm going to sit up, pulling me here. Big inhale. Very good. Up, 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 up. Very good. Very good. All right. So now we're going to just do a nice, gentle walk in place. Nice, gentle walk in place. Nice, gentle walk in place. Very good. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Very good. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right. Go ahead and feet about hip width apart. We're going to go up and down for squats. Big inhale. And exhale, come down for a squat. Big inhale. And exhale 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 down for a squat. Big inhale. Exhale down for a squat. Big inhale. And exhale down for a squat and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale up. Nice and long. Exhale over to the right side, or left side rather. Big inhale back to the front and down. Inhale up. Exhale, fold over. Big inhale to the front. Pull up, nice and tall. Exhale, swan dive, hinge forward, and then we're gonna hold the hinge for 1, 2, 3, 4, engaging our glutes, stretching our hamstrings a bit, waking them up. All right, and exhale, release all the way out. My hamstrings are always so tight. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Big inhale. Exhale. Big inhale, roll up. And exhale, release. Wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and get some of those squats over again. Big inhale. And exhale down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lastly 10. Reach up, reach up, reach up, and exhale. Release calf raises. 10 up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and kick it all out. Amazing. Now we're finished up with a little bit of movement out of the way. Good job. So we just woke up our nervous systems. We just got our bodies more aware and energetic, and obviously transitioning out of that deep, grounded sleep into more movement. Okay, so now we're going to move into our meditation segment. We're going to tune in first and foremost. Tuning in, we're in Kundalini Yoga. We use Om Namo Guru De Namo. So we're going to tune in to higher self first and foremost. Then we're going to go into Ego Eradicator. So what is Kundalini Yoga? It is a combination of mantra, mudra, and breath. So in the mudra is a hand position. So in this particular, the first one that we're going to do, Ego Eradicator, our hands are going to be kind of squinched up like this. Our thumbs are going to be out. Our arms are going to be up like at an M, nice and tall. Breath is going to be a breath of fire. And we're going to do that one for about 3 minutes. But first, we're going to tune in. And then after we do our Ego Eradicator, which clears all that subconscious mind stagnation, then we're going to move into our Kirtan Kriya, where our mantra and our mudra is like this. Our mantra is Sa Ta Na Ma, Sa Ta Na Ma. Truth is my identity. Identity is my truth. And then we'll finish out everything with our Saa Kriya. So steeple, left over right if you want to work on feminine energy, right over left if you want to work on masculine energy. Whichever one you want to work on is up to you. But we're going to go up, steeple, inhale, root lock. So clench your rectum, sex organs, belly button to your spine, sat, and then we release out nam. Sat, and then release out nam. So we're going to do those 3 together with our series today. And so first, let's go ahead and tune in. If you are familiar with tuning in, you can tune in with us as we tune into our higher self. Otherwise, you can just listen in. We'll do this 3 times. Big inhale. Namo Gurudev Namo. Namo Gurudev Namo. Namo Gurudev Namo. Big inhale. And exhale, release. All right, perfect. Now we're going to go into Ego Eradicator again to clear out our subconscious mind, helping us to be more present, more at ease, more together. We're going to get rid of and release all of our stagnant thoughts. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. All of our stagnant thoughts. Hey, Big Ad. So we're going to really make sure that we are prepared today. So Ego Eradicator, we're going to, again, hand position, squinch your fingers up, thumbs are out, arms are going to be up at that end. Big inhale. And we're going to begin breath of fire for 3 minutes. So let me go ahead and change that up. 3-minute breath of fire. I'll keep the time for us. One minute down, keep it up nice and strong. Keep it up. One more minute. Breath of fire. Eye gaze closed. Ego Eradicator. Keep it going. Last 30 seconds. Keep it up. Big inhale, bring your thumbs together. Reach, 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 reach. Root lock, rectum, sex organs, belly button to your spine. Exhale, release. Inhale. Root lock. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Root lock and pull, 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 pull. And with control, exhale, release out. Now we're going to go into our Kirtan Kriya. So the mantra for that is Saa Na Ma. We're going to do this one. Oh, exactly. Excuse me. Hold on one second. There we go. Saa Na Ma. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this. There we go. Saa Na Ma. We're going to do this one. Hey, Chantel. We're going to do this one for 6 minutes. Thank you for the heartbeat. Remember, Satanama or Satanama is truth is my identity. Identity is my truth. So we're going to continue to clear out that subconscious mind and make way for more clear and engaged soul truths, as we call it. We're going to clear our magnetism, our ability to have our intuition, and of course, our purity and our understanding. Thank you for the popular. Appreciate you for that. All right, eye gaze is going to be closed. I believe this one is kind of looking a little bit over that third eye. So remember our mudra and our mantra. And we're going to begin. This one's going to feel a little bit long, but very rhythmic. So here we go and begin. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Minute down, keep it going. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Keep on going, about halfway there. Remember, we're clearing out our subconscious to create more clarity for our intuition to shine through. So keep it going as a cleanser for your intuition and your vision. We're halfway there, just a couple more minutes. Satanama, 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 Satanama. One more minute here. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Just finishing up. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Big inhale and hold that root lock, rectum, sex organs, belly button to the spine. Holding it, holding it. Hello, Paola. All right. Big exhale. Release out. Big inhale. And exhale, release. Okay, so now we're going to do our Saa Kriya. So go ahead and grab your steeple. If you want to work on masculine energy, left thumb over right. Feminine energy, right thumb over left. Excuse me, I got it reversed. Feminine, left thumb over right. Masculine, right thumb over left. I'm still a little sleepy. All right, so up into a steeple. And the mantra for this is Sat, right? So we're going to hold that root lock, rectum, sex organs, belly button to the spine. Exhale, release out, Nam. So inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. And we're going to do this one for 3 minutes. So let's begin and round out our final meditation, at least for this round. So big inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Sat. Go ahead and grab that root lock, rectum, sex organs, belly button to your spine. Exhale, Nam. Sat, 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 Nam. Sat 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 Nam. One more minute in our Saa Kriya. Sat Nam. 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 Last minute. Sat Nam. 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 Set. Go ahead and grab that root lock and stretch the top, rectum, sex organs, belly button to your spine. Big inhale. Reach for the top, reach for the top, reach for the top. Exhale, release. Big inhale. Same thing. Hit that root lock, rectum, sex organs, belly button. Tight, 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 like a little torpedo. Exhale down. Big inhale. Nice and relaxed. And then go ahead and bring it all down. Very good, very good, very good. And so we finished out our Kundalini meditation series. Really, again, clearing that subconscious mind through our breath, through our mantra, through our mudra. Hey, JB, welcome in. So really connecting in with our higher self. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some identity anchoring and some powerful affirmation. So go ahead and either close your eyes or you can pull out a journal and journal this part. I'm going to do it almost like a guided meditation. So palms facing up to receive, and then inhale, begin. Repeat after me. I am safe to be powerful and to be seen. I serve my calling with abundance and ease. People are looking for exactly what I do. And that one applies if you're in our Intro to Holistic Medicine class and you're working on that, right? Big inhale. I am embodied with health, wealth, and wisdom. Big inhale. I am strong. I am bold. I am authentic. I am stable. I am strong. I am clear. I am healthy. I am whole. I am at peace. My day will be productive and at ease. My day will be inspiring and peaceful. My day will be a helpful healing process. So visualizing yourself going through your day, beginning with after this class is done, and whether you have to work at home, work around the house, or even just run errands. Really check in with how you want to feel throughout your day. How do you want to feel? And whatever that first response is perfect, is beautiful. Beautiful. Big inhale. And exhale out. Everything is in perfect order, regardless of appearances, whether I believe it or not. That is an affirmation that I go to often when I need a little bit of support. And then another one that I go to is show me how good it can get, right? Show me how good it can get. And that's especially good if you're unsure of kind of where you're at, what you're feeling, how you're doing. You're like, just show me. Like, I'm surrender. I'm going to be a vessel. I'm happy to, grow and learn and expand. So show me how good it can get, right? So that's another one, right? And then I always love that mantra by Emilio. I get paid every day. I get paid every day. I get paid every day. I love that one too. That one's kind of fun. So whatever it is you're trying to create for your day, you want to really anchor in that self-image. So you can do that with a mirror. You can do that with visualization. You can do that with journaling. There's all kinds of different ways for you to really anchor yourself and embody, right, those affirmations. And those affirmations should support you, should assist you in moving forward with your health, with your healing, with all the great things that you are trying to manifest. It really happens with strong intention, but also to creativity. We don't give enough credence to imagination and imagining that the world we want to live in. We're always striving for the goal, the goal here, the goal there, which the goal's outside of here, the goal's outside of there, instead of really embodying what it is we really want and having those feelings and thoughts now, being brave enough to sit in that right now, to be able to call in, right, what it is that is for you, and leaving that effort world, leaving that hustle culture, leaving that fear consciousness, or the I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy, or whatever kind of shenanigans that we're up to as humans, but really just sitting with ourselves, with our journal, if we choose to script, with our mirror, if we want to do mirror work, or even just putting our affirmations on a Parrot app, which I love. There's a Parrot app called Self-Pause. I think it's free at this point, or it may be a small fee. And so what Parrot app does is you can actually speak all of your affirmations using your voice, and then it will loop it. So it's a looper. So you'll be able to listen to your affirmations. I think you can put a little bit of music to it as well. And so that's something you can listen to kind of throughout the day. Keep that going in the back of your mind as you are, doing this and doing that. It helps to clear out more of that subconscious and rewrite that conscious mind so your subconscious is more relaxed, prefrontal cortex more relaxed, to be able to see all the good things, all the opportunities that are headed towards you day after day after day. So good job with that. Big breath here. Yes. And inhale, exhale. And remember, our exhale should be a little bit longer than our inhales. Big inhale. And exhale. And big inhale. And exhale, release. Very good. Amazing. Uh-oh. It says unstable connection. Okay, so now we're going to do our quantum future self visualization. So go ahead and get into a comfy position. Close your eyes. Now that we've done all that work, all that, awareness, all that stillness, right? All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. Big inhale here. And exhale, settle in. And I want you to visualize, imagine, picture, and pretend with your logic, your voice, your reason, your very keen and specific decision making that you already have your dream life. You have your dream partner or lack thereof. You have your dream home, your dream family, your dream finances. You have achieved it. Everything and anything that you sought out to create is now yours. And so now we want to bask in that. So go ahead and find an image of you in your dream life in your mind. Go ahead and grasp that. Very good. And as you now hold on to that image, now you're going to really connect in with how that feels. How does that image feel in your body? Do you feel grief? Do you feel sadness? Do you feel pressure in your chest? Because that signifies grief and sadness. Do you feel something in your abdomen? Is it fear? Is it worry? Is it lack? Are you not fully supporting yourself, right? So just check in and make sure that your thoughts and your feelings are in alignment with the world that you want to create for the future. And get that visualization, feel that feeling. And just know you can come back to this several times a day, and it's actually recommended to do it right when you wake up and right before you go to bed. So really get clear. Wonderful. Listening to any sounds that are around, any sights, any textures, any emotions. How does this feel like, look like, and naturally, of course, sound like? Holding it there. Now bringing gratitude to the mix. Hello, Lauren. Gratitude, peace, tranquility, and lastly, joy. You're done. You've healed. You've accomplished now. Big inhale. Thank you, God, for coming to our aid and helping us attain the full measure of our creation. Praise God, for whom all blessings flow, as we condition our nervous system to be able to receive, to be able to expand, to be able to connect with all the things that we want to connect with all the things we want to see, feel, experience on this life. A lot of times people think that God's work on the planet is not done, and it's not done. He is working through us and with us. And so speak your truth, be authentic, be bold, be brave. Don't be afraid to not be, liked, not be, the one that is doing everything the way that it should be done, but rather you are honoring yourself, the right to have, the right to be, the right to take up space, the right to have your voice. And so make sure that you're in alignment with all of that as you continue to build upon whatever results that you want to create for yourself as well as your life. All right, so last section of our morning flow. We are going to, hey Ainsley, we are going to start our day. We've done all this intentional work, but we want to really solidify it. So either grab your journal or just sit in meditation, because we're going to grab 3 daily intentions. So go ahead and big inhale for me. You can write these, you can say these, whatever you feel most comfortable for. Big inhale. And thinking about all the things that you want to do today. Big exhale. And big inhale. And big exhale. One more time. Big inhale. And big exhale. So 3 affirmations and intentions for the day. Today, I sit in my truth. Today, I sit in my voice. Today, I use my voice. Big inhale. I'm so happy and grateful now that, and fill in the blank, what it is that you want to create for yourself and your life. And what strong affirmation or intention do you need to say in order to clarify this even more for you? So you're on a great start, great road, great foundation. And just ask, today, what do I need to create today? And typically, instantly, your mind will start coming up with things. Very good. And so now we are going to really go into that more embodiment. So what do I mean? Hey, Ocean Summers, what do I mean by that embodiment? I want you to feel it, right? So where do you feel it in your body when you say what you choose? So I give myself permission, right, to feel my emotions in my body, and it's okay. Hey, Tata Kisses, you slipped in. I give myself permission to be in alignment in my life, and it's okay. I choose to be open to receiving today, and it's okay, right? I choose to feel safe in my body. Movement, and it's okay. It's safe to express in my body, and it's okay. Very good. Big inhale here. Looking at the past as a lesson, as a blessing, as all good things happening to us and for us. Exhale out. Big inhale, now looking at the present moment. Sitting still, sitting calm. Arm to the chest, other arm and hand to the pelvis. Big inhale. Gratitude to the future, all of the successes and goals and success and health and healing, all yours in the future, with showering with gratitude, and then come back to the present moment. And root yourself, ground yourself in the present moment. And exhale, release. All right, so today, I am creating my life from the inside out. So I get to create what I choose in my day. I get to choose how the day goes for me, how it be, what I engage in, what I don't engage with. And so I'm going to center myself with this calm relaxation, this calm peace, this calm energy. I'm going to choose to pull my power away from anyone that it doesn't serve. And I'm going to move with my power because I've pulled it back to myself, and I'm harnessing it and holding on to it. And I'm actually now more in alignment with my higher self. So my higher self, my mental state, my emotional state, my actions, habits, behaviors are now effortless. Right? So I don't have to force, I don't have to push, because I'm open to receiving with ease. I'm open to receiving all of the good things coming to me with ease and grace and flow. So I'm walking in my truth, right? In my peace, in my power, pulling my power back, retaining my power just for myself, not giving pieces of it away to satisfy, fix, manipulate, etc., but really standing in my truth, standing in my peace, standing in my power, right? Receiving this beautiful interchange of giving and receiving, not giving more than I receive, but also not really getting into all of the numbers on that, but just really being present and living in gratitude. When you live with gratitude, thank you. Oh, how cool is that? Yay. That's cute. When you live, thank you so much for that. When you live in gratitude, right, it's almost like a force field all around you, right? When you're walking in peace, when you have your power, it's like this long force field. Yes. Blessed high rising. It's like this beautiful force field that's around you, kind of reflecting, and you get to engage with who and what and when and where and why. And so this is why starting your day with morning flow is so key, because it sets the intention, sets the tone for the day, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise. Today is Tuesday, June 3rd. And so today, I will not be live later. This is my only time live, but I will be sending an email out. I was working feverishly yesterday to make sure all your course content was together. Thank you for the roses. So I'll be sending out an email for you today. So if you're at any of my classes or on my email list, please look out. Thank you. Please look out for that email later today. If you still would like to register for the class, there's still time. What class? We have several classes going on right now. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dr. Erica Steele. I'm a board-certified naturopathic doctor. I hold 7 degrees in my field. They're all in the natural healthcare space. I like to say that I went to school, so you don't have to. And so I'm teaching right now Intro to Holistic Medicine 2, Detoxification and Elimination, teaching you practical tools to detoxify. This week, I don't teach today, I teach Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for part 1, and then part 2 is on Saturday at 11 a.m. So this week is all about macronutrients and detoxification. So we're going to learn how to use our food as medicine, how to use our food to really help us to optimize our detoxification process. We'll get into various types of foods and what they do, toxic foods even, and we'll really start to support the body. Again, its ability to heal from the inside out. Now, if we're not mentally, emotionally, spiritually clear, then what's going to happen? Our actions and our habits and our behaviors are going to waver and they're going to break down. And so this is why we do intentional practices like this, to keep ourselves, clear, keep our subconscious mind clear, keep all that self-sabotage and anger and grief and disappointment, keep that clearing out of our system so we're not holding on to the weight of it. And so when we eat our food, we're not shoving it down, right? Because the throat is a two-way channel. I'm either going to speak my truth authentically, right? Or I'm going to feel ashamed, or I'm going to feel sad, or I'm not going to feel safe. And so I'm going to push that down. So when I push that down, usually food also is a part of that push down process, because we're so familiar and we're wired to it. It's quote unquote safe. Nobody's going to bother us for the most part, but it's not a healthy emotional coping mechanism. So we'll touch on some of those healthy emotional coping mechanisms, and naturally we'll talk more about your macronutrients, which are your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. So, and how that relates to detoxification and detoxification practices. So look for that class Wednesday. I will also be posting that class as well, so you can register. I do host it live on all major platforms. And if you're enrolled in the class, you will get a replay. And then after the 12-week, once you submit everything, you'll also get a certificate. Intro to Holistic Medicine 2 is about detoxification and elimination, but Intro to Holistic Medicine number 1 is all about nutrient deficiency. So helping you to identify identify the symptoms, right, that you may be ignoring, you may be missing, you may be neglecting, that all are some aspects of nutrient deficiency. So we're going to uncover those root causes and look at that nutrient deficiency, and then learn how to stabilize that first with diet, nutrition, and then ultimately supplementation if you choose that. So that's Wednesday and Saturday's class. Of course, I have morning flow every day, and Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. And then on Thursday, we round out the week. We have our Jumpstart to Healthy Eating week 2. So we're going to delve deeper into grocery shopping with ease and how to prep our meals and how to make it the most efficient practice as we can. So practical tools, that's in a 4-week collective. 4-week collectives are 4 weeks long, and they deepen, sharpen your skills, have CU credits with it as well. And so those are classes anyone can take. And then these foundational courses, Intro to Holistic Medicine 1 and Intro to Holistic Medicine 2, those combined serve as a strong scientific rooted foundation for your holistic health coaching certification if you want to go farther with that. So I have a few different companies. That's just my school, the International Institute of Integrative and Holistic Healthcare Sciences. So I know that's a mouthful, but it really encompasses and embodies what we are, what we be. So right now I'm teaching a foundations course and one of our collectives. And then as I tally up all your surveys, I'll announce what collective I'm going to be teaching next, probably metabolic pH, because it kind of goes along with the flow. So I'll be showing that as well. So keep an eye out. Sometimes I can't always get to all of the, setting the calendars here and setting the calendars here. So I like to speak it out just in case if I'm not able to get it on to pre-schedule. Okay, so that is that for the week. So looking forward to seeing you guys at some of the classes for this week. I also have, hey, smart kid, good to see you, a health tech company. And so my health tech company, we use wearables and remote patient monitoring. So I can actually remote monitor you, which kind of sounds a little scary in this day and age, but pretty much your health data, that information is what we use in order to determine how we need to heal and what we need to do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we have an app, the Holistic Life app, companion app actually. So we have our Holistic Life app that has our education on it. It has our courses and all of that. But then we have our companion app, and our companion app is really where you track your data. If you want to track your pH levels, you put it in there. We can do EKG, ECG, completely remote. And so the power for that, I can pretty much set up an entire triage anywhere in the world just from your phone, which is pretty amazing. And so teaching you about your data, what you need to know for healing. And so once we don't guess, we test. So once we know what your data says, then we can give you actionable tips and tricks and really a more succinct treatment plan step by step so that you're healing in purpose and healing in flow and really healing in science and learning. And so if you are interested in that and having your data run, typically I do a 1-hour consultation and go in depth with you, really finding out what your habits are, what your family history is, what your history is, where you are with your foundations, your water, your food, your stress, your movement, your sleep, those sorts of things. And then from there, we look at your laboratory data. I tend to look at a CNP14, which is kidney liver function, CBC with differential, which is your expanded immune system, TSH, which is your communication between your anterior pituitary and your thyroid, lipid, which shows me liver function and propensity towards cardiovascular risk. And then I add that homocysteine, which homocysteine is your body's detoxification ability, vitamin B6, B12 to see how you're methylating or processing those B complexes. And then naturally we round it out with magnesium, one of the most depleted minerals, I would say, ever over time. So definitely good to look at. So once we draw all of your labs and we have that sit down conversation, we put all that data together and we create a 4 to 12 week actionable treatment plan that you get in a checklist format. You can either execute with that treatment plan and that list and then check back in when you need to, or we can take that data, hook you into our app, and monitor you to make sure that you are moving forward. So look at it as education, coaching, and then lastly, the accountability so that you get well one step at a time without effort, without stress, but also with some good medicine. So good medicine, good science, so you can learn more about yourself. So definitely click the link in the bio. I do offer a complimentary discovery call as well as a 1-hour consultation for $200. So I still have a super part-time practice. So I work on my practice, but really getting, people access, when you have, your phone in your hand all the time, right? Why not turn it into your healthcare center so we can again sync with Apple Health, we can sync with your Apple Watch, your Fitbit. I can teach you all about your heart rate, I can teach you all about your respiration rate, and so many different metrics that you probably didn't even know about that existed, but that are really good foundational tools to know so that you can honor yourself and you know exactly what you need to do in order to heal one step at a time. So let me know about that. Otherwise, I will see you all bright and early, right? Bright and early, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on June 4th, which is tomorrow. So during the week, I go live at 6 a.m. and we follow through with morning flow, which is just a way that I really set up my nervous system for the day for optimal flow state. So again, we start off with some movement, coming from sleep into a movement state, getting everything woken up, getting our proprioception activated, and then we move into some meditation. So right now we're working through several different meditations, Ego Eradicator, Kirtan Kriya, and Saa Kriya, really to clear out all that subconscious mind blockage. And so we change it up from time to time just to, work on different areas of the brain. More Kundalini yoga is actually heavily studied and rooted in neuroscience as well. So lots of books on it. So definitely check that out. So it really helps to clear and heal. And then we have a little bit of journaling or guided meditation, whatever you prefer with that. And so really setting that tone and setting that intention of clarity. And then the very last thing we do is plan our day to go and execute. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm your host, Dr. Steele. I look forward to seeing you every single day, Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you missed the class or if this time isn't a good time for you for whatever reason, go ahead and check out our playlist on YouTube. Again, Morning Flow, to start your day with intention. So all of my previous morning flow classes are housed there. They live there on the YouTube. And so you can pick and choose whenever you need some clarity, some pick me up, and naturally some ease and flow. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off now. Make it an amazing day for sure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love you, and take care. Take care.